Right. Yeah, everything's working this week.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So we're going to Singapore, which am I right in thinking it's a power circuit? I mean, that's not gonna matter anyway. We do want, if anything, we do want chassis. I think. Is that right? Nope, it's not gonna make any difference. That would be finished for that though. The overall drag. To be honest, that could be, if we had enough for it, it'd be good. Could we get enough for it? Right, there we go, right. This should hopefully be ready. Damn it, it's not. And that's not really, if anything, we just go aerodynamic. Alright. Is Hingley a power circuit? Vegas is... No, wait, that's Texas. Come on. Texas? Is Texas a power circuit? No, I would say Texas is that, but that's not going to be ready in time. You know what, we'll go for that anyway. I think we are lacking a bit. But in all fairness... In all fairness, mate, better to hold off on any more development until we find out what. Until we find out what's getting the regulation change. I'm just gonna run balanced again. I think the harder is definitely good, but if we're going for a long race rather than just a 35%, yeah. We do have this sprint actually, which is gonna be in the sun. That is gonna be strange. Oh. Another wet race. Right, okay. So there we go, yeah, I was right to hold off anyway. So we're gonna need a fair few. Yeah, that's fine. They will all get put through after this race. We are on our final ice. Second to last turbo. And I'm actually gonna take a fresh gearbox, I think. And we'll chuck another one in it again in Vegas, I want to say. I mean, I've done a few more races than than I was planning to do on them, so yeah. Hopefully the race goes better than last few anyway. Mercedes has leaped ahead again, but it is what it is. We're gonna get straight into sprint qualifying here.
It's sprint qualifying time, slightly shorter than the normal Grand Prix qualifying, but today will determine who starts on pole for the sprint to come.
Okay, give me a quick radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Where? Right, loads out. What? Okay. Is it a slow move Mercedes, or is it a Mercedes actually taking part here? Nope, we'll outlap. Possibly killed them lap actually.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
P4.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Could I do much better actually? Let's see. P3, a second off pace. Okay, front of garage then. I'm already a second down. We are already a second down. That is unreal. To be honest, it is the first sector we've lost it though, so I don't know. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
That. I've just probably lost 2 times there. P4. Okay. We're not too far off Leclerc this time, so that's fine. As long as that stays the case, at least in the race I can probably catch up to him. I would think. And we're going to take the gamble that we're going to be fine. That has max sets 2,000 a second behind us.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see
And we
you all
ain't far
tomorrow.
behind Kimmy, so that's fine. Right. Into Q3, finally get to use the softs, so we're going to see how they actually hold up on a push lap.
Okay,
Probably
radio
2
check,
push laps.
radio check.
Radio check.
That's 5 minutes to go.
I don't know what I can do really. I can't lift the downforce because then I'll make the car unstable at the front. Car's kinda... Can't really do... I mean, I could change the tyre pressure. Give us a wee better straight line. May help. Drop the front a wee bit, and hopefully that would be...
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
I've not got enough time to get out actually. I just realised that. I don't even know. I have to go for it. Oh, yeah, not enough time. See if I was to... Oh, shit, you can't. Okay. How unstable does this feel then? Actually, a little bit better. We're gonna go for that. Yeah, we're P6. It is what it is.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming
I
up.
think we
over
went
the
out far
rest of
too
the
early,
weekend.
but it is what it is. So. Alright, 7 laps in. And then...
And alongside me, bringing glamour and expert.
I say we
Right,
run
give me a quick
softs,
radio check,
to be
please.
honest.
Radio check.
Check.
It's 2
Okay,
seconds
here we
slower,
go.
but I
I
think
know
the
what
tyres
you
get
can
the better
do.
performance
Don't
at the
let me
start.
down.
And that is all that matters. But then the lap times are going to keep going up. One or the other. I don't think it's really going to make much difference, to be honest. Basically, the tyres are going to hit performance instantly with these. Whereas mediums are going to take a few laps to actually get up to stage. Maybe the first lap or two, and then by that point they should be fine, but until then, the first lap they're going to be kind of bogging out. So that first lap I'm just losing, so... You know, we're going to go for softs, and it is the ones I've just used in that. The ones we have just used in qualifying, so I think that's a better shot. I'll hopefully remember to turn it off. Went at 4th already. Good start off the line. Really just going to come down to how long until these soft tires actually just drop off. If that's what's going to happen, I've got no idea. By the look of things, it's given us a first anyway, which I did not want. Racing around here in the day is actually strange, to be honest.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Look where I can get by quite easily, I'm just going along. Because in all fairness, we are here for the constructors, because it's between the two of us for the championship. And maybe Lando if he gets it, shit. If Lando can get the points in the next few races, then definitely in the championship fight, but
Okay mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it.
surprisingly the battery is staying charged for you.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, Kimmy's lost his rears. So doesn't matter. Nah, we're losing far too much time here fighting Leclerc. Shit. I should probably have an player, but you know what, the gamble with the softs has paid off. We have, you know, jammed a few places. But then if that gamble didn't pay off, then we've definitely been snicker. Claire can get a good run in turn 1. I'm going to give him it. I think there's a chance he could maybe catch and hunt down Gimme. Maybe not.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I was going to say, he caught me there. Russell should not have enough pace to catch up. I'll hold it off as much as I can.
Nice move, good job. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Systems all looking good. Head down.
Sadly, Leclerc was not able to overtake him. The rears are actually getting very slight at 4%. Max wins his first race of any kind here at Singapore, I think. Or did they win 23?
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not where we want to be, but we'll get there. Let's keep pushing. Thanks.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I mean, P4 and P5 ain't the end of the world. Okay. Alright. Qualifying for the race now. We do have heavy rain conditions for the race. It definitely could be different.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Oh wait, I haven't edited the car. Or do I need to still? I can't remember. No, we are fine, that's fine. But lift up a bit more actually, so it's not destroying the tyres as easily. I'm gonna start in the mediums. I've just done 11 laps since it's off. So. Only problem is, obviously, that was my set for Q1. Maybe? No, I don't know. Either way, should be enough to get through to Q2 anyway. Everyone else is on sauce here, maybe looking at the problem. If not, it's fine.
pushed down to P19, I'm afraid.
I mean, it ain't gonna be the best lap in this anything, but it's gonna be something. Hopefully I don't manage to hit boss this time. There we go.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Probably ahead of coming actually. Surprisingly not actually. Please tell me that the car's not wet yet. Okay, it's not. He now has. No, he's not. Oh, just wait for him to go. I've got a feeling that somehow he'll just shoot right to the top. Uh-huh. Of course.
We've dropped to P11.
got a feeling probably just run hot lap the whole Grand Prix, I think. Or even boost the whole thing.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Charles is sitting in pole position.
P5, I think, is the blocker actually. Yeah. Depends how much of a slipstream end up getting here. Fuck. Ah, that was going good as well. Probably could have pushed up a bit more, I think.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
We should be fine. Perfect. 31 1 on a set of mediums. Only 1.4 seconds off base. But that's fine. May as well use as many tyres as possible because I ain't really going to get to use them in the race.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake. I ain't even gonna avoid that, that's it. It's bugger now, I think. Completely fucked. If it goes wide, it's fine, but if not, I'll fuck. If I didn't cut the corner at the start, I probably would have lost far too much time. Put the banker in, hopefully it's enough. If I need to go again, I'll go again, but if not, well. That is a bang on that thing. I don't think I've had that before. Like, everything just lining up exactly the same. Shit, but it actually wouldn't be. I just realised that it doesn't add up. I mean, I've still 3/10 of shards, but definitely, I think, got enough pace to build on it, so. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
We start on full wets and then switching to the setting. It's halfway through, I think. Pretty easily. So that 30 minutes into it, it's going to be dry. But then the race is never going to go on for 30 minutes, so. Right. I say we just go and get a lap in. If we need to do 2 laps, do 2 laps. If not, we don't. We're on a fresh set of softs anyway. We maybe will just set a lap time and call it a day. I think we lost too much time in the first place. We had to avoid Kimmy at turn 1. So if we didn't have to avoid Kimmy, we probably would have managed to get that.
only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I don't know if I'm going to just do this. I mean, hopefully I can, but I doubt that. P6 still. Shit. Piastri Antonelli. And we've got enough time for 1 lap when it comes to it. Has anyone else been out yet?
Standing by.
I'm driving out so I can make it. Maybe get a slipstream. Come on, hurry up. Get me out. We're second last. That's right. Behind the Williams of Science. Maybe. Yeah. Go again. Final run off Q3. Final run of Global. Too far.
down the order, you're now in P7. P7.
Still got some work to do, so let's keep pushing, guys.
Before. Second. Okay. Behind who? Behind who? Charles? Charles. Still very much between Ferrari and Mercedes, I think. I think that's the case in the standings as well. I'm not too sure. But check that now, and then we're getting straight into the race. Probably going to be one of the longer ones anyway, because I have how much time I put into qualifying sessions. But I feel that I could do well here, so I'm really going to try and get as high as I can. But no, it's McLaren actually that we're in contention with. Okay. Either way, could we manage to score the maximum points? I've got no idea, to be honest. So.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what to... And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold, and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Shiv.
Is that 3 wins in a row for Charles?
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here
Almost
we
a
go.
minute
I know what
slow.
you can do. Don't let me down.
Rise. Yeah, we're gonna just stick to this. Hopefully it's enough. I don't know. We're just gonna skip the EFL.
Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
That's 3 wet races in a row now. I think. Considering we've not seen the blue tyres yet this year, they're actually really good on this car. Shit, probably should just press B. See.
Full wet seemed like the best tyre for now.
I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up running out of safety car or something.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Oh, so they're looking already, that's good.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
All I know is how long left this heavy rain.
Okay, we'll fit Inters on your next stop. Okay, you sat in P2. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.2 seconds. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 18 laps to go.
Everything's all good so far.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Inters and wets will probably have very similar pace at the moment.
No lap anyway, then we switch centres, like. Yeah, definitely, because the track is drying out.
It's hard to say if Inters or wets are better right now. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I mean, these tyres might still be fine, but if I say entrance, it's going to be much better when I say entrance. Around about 20 seconds though, but
Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Good thing is I'm going to be in clear air. Yeah, clear track.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So hopefully these actually are the better race compound.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
I was going to say he pulled out last second there.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
And fast as well,
Okay, you're
perfect.
creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
No idea how much, but
P19, you have P19 now. And that's Hulkenberg ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. Lindblad's behind you. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, Lewis, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions.
I'll screw it, like going to enters rather than waiting to selects. I thought it was actually a good shout, but I guess not.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Current forecast is 5 or 10 minutes more of rain before it starts to dry up. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Awfully long undercut, but by the time it comes to it, I'm going to be going
I'm afraid we didn't
softs
quite
and stuff
meet
without
our
losing too much
targets there,
time.
but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
And it will be a set softs. I think someone else is going to set fast a lot, to be honest.
Just a reminder from me, temperatures are vital for tyre wear, so make sure you keep them in the green zone.
I got the pen. I got the warning for that. I don't even know if I got a penalty there. But look at the things. There was a penalty when I went there, to be honest. Charles still been on the way. It's still set fast time.
Anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
5 minutes time it's going to be a set exhaust, or set medium.
Okay,
Sorry.
here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.8 seconds. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 29.9 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in first. And the time last lap, 1:45.2. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:44.2. Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay?
Oh, what's happened? Mediums.
Right, if
Yeah.
we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
It's going to be mediums. It's got to be mediums.
Back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go.
Pushed wide there by both Astons.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Right, how did Russell get up there? He was behind me after the
10 minutes.
second round of pit stops. Or the second batch on the pit. Because I recall seeing him in the pits.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode. Active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past. Okay, overtake enabled, overtake enabled. Okay, Lewis, that's science behind you now. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Could have just sworn it was L1, but...
Drivers out in front. Gap to your teammate ahead, 1.7 seconds. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Russell with that slight slip there. Fuck.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I just keep getting the wrong angle when it into turn 4, 3. Whatever one is.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it. Okay, you've got P3, P3, well done. Lando ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Russell behind. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 4 laps remaining.
Somewhat don't know what's happening. Norris has dropped back a bit from Charles, but not enough.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
A long way to go, 2 laps. Nice. Good job. I don't think I've got the pace to even try and catch up to Norris yet.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
But maybe managed to get Norris a lap earlier, maybe could have hit the clear. No. And I won to.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
That's how we do it. Work together as a team.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory. He wins.
Well, that's 2 race wins in a row for them. I think they'll be really happy with that. I mean, 1 race win is great, but to have 2, you know that you've got it. You're a little bit more comfortable in your skin. This is a great sign of maybe what's to come next.
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium for Charles Leclerc.
Perfect.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, let's go do it for this one. It was a good race. Parts of it definitely could have been better. Next up is Texas. Obviously, we do need to try and get the powertrain and chassis converted if we're going to stick at Ferrari anyway. But either way, we're now back on form. Charles is now on 25 points behind us because we basically went on 2 pointless races. Near enough 3 anyway with 7th and Monza. But either way, that's going to do it for this one. Next up is Texas.